Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a tutu today. We're on Pachino Farmlands. Game today spawning in the south is Vacx with Wehrmacht going for Mechanized. Teaming out with him is toolbanana-man. Also with Wehrmacht going for Luftwaffe. Got propulsion power on the VP. On the top side we've got Bautzen Briant with Brits going for Australian defense. And also with Brits is big homie... his name. Unselected. Battle group. This is a Patreon back submitted game. The rankings pretty low. toolbanana-man hasn't made placements yet, but is 2,500 in fours. Vacx is 3,200 in twos. Bautzen also hasn't played through placement matches yet. And Big Homie is 2,000. Two Australians into tech. Usually I like to put the tech, my first tech structure, when there's not much else going on in the early game, to right on the edge so you can reinforce off it on the way home. Or if you're running team weapons back here, you can start reinforcing earlier.
Fallschirm pioneers deployed. We have lost control of a victory point.
Squeeze around the side of the machine gun. Might be able to crawl out. I'm slow moving in with this. This is going to have to retreat. This was faster. Maybe could have hung in here, especially if you just like sat in light cover. I lost vision though. Didn't bring the pies up to continue spotting. Aussie's coming around the corner. Another Aussie coming in as well. Well, it's going to work in the end. Oops, came over there for me. Excuse me.
Ready to scout.
The rest there. Pushing fires out the back, causing some trouble.
Have taken our territory.
Got a very early mortar here from Vacx who's gone for 3 machine guns. Let's hit about the map. Propulsion fires dropped out the back here. Straight retreat. Not very good there for toolbanana-man.
Indirect fire team. Bring up that back. Weapon team back at full strength.
Crawl out of that machine gun. I think that's good. Going in for a cut-off maneuver out the back here with the kitten. Could be worth putting a mine like... Where's the kitten most likely to go? I'll come down here, I don't know. Somewhere around here. Try to catch it on the way out. Quite a lot of munitions there. Going to try to reconnect it manually and come out with a section. Don't see any AT rifles pumping on them, so a huge threat
Point is being overrun.
to killing the kitten.
The platoon command post is done. Damnation.
Camp in the building on that side with a machine gun. Pretty slow start. Sharpshooter used there. Just on the edge of smoke now, lost vision. Yeah, I think that's a good choice to disengage during this timing.
A sector is in enemy control.
Okay, and the Humber's coming online. Reasonable timing on it.
You remember the drills.
Ricky's is going to be, okay.
A victory point point is being
I mean, the
overrun.
flare can be pretty handy against the machine guns for sure. Can be a bit of a problem though with the Australians. Don't have much anti-tank then.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
See how it goes. Comes the Humber. This should have a really good time. Time to retreat. That's good. Meanwhile, on the far side, Big Homie pushing in over here has got Stuarts coming online here shortly. We're just going to town. It's a pretty common mine spot, and if I was seeing like a bunch of Fallschirmpies running around, I'd be worried about mines. There's one up in the center over there. No sweeper yet for Boutzen, so something to watch out for. This is good. Get one on the Humber already. And just decrewed. Easy steal. P-Greens up. That'd be a good time to chuck flare up to try and force away these P-Greens even faster. Get one from the Humber. Machine gun though, managing to get the job done. It's a good chance to chase for a wipe. No wipe. Bit of a mistake there. I would have chased. Still probably like too early playing against Mechanized to be expecting a 8 round quite yet. Maybe around the 8-minute mark is when you'd expect it. So I feel pretty safe going for a chase at that exact timing. Here. Still be like a quarter of a command point away from the 8 round. So yeah, around the 8-minute mark is my usual estimation for that. Big Homie hits the mine, has to back out. I think I saw him with the order appears there.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Axis got a Shrek coming in to try and deal with this.
Panther Grenadier Squad
Something I'll be doing, trying to operate it with the damaged engine. This is just asking for trouble. Shrek is right there, could run through his gap and 2-tap this. Okay, Humber's healthy again. Got an AT gun up now though for Vacx. Very close to that 8 rad now as well. Here comes the Shrek. Smoke, but what's that going to do in this situation? Largely delay the inevitable. Might even be considered a waste of munitions.
Territory sector lost.
Ooh, that's a bad situation to be in. Not expecting that pack, and the Humber goes down. But did a fine job though, you know, got a MG steal as a result. Dominated this side of the map, held on to the high fuel. We're retreating on that section. Not entirely sure why.
Will be deployed at the headquarters.
Okay, ticking up here is Vacx. We're going for any 8 rats. Have to go and Mechanized. A little bit unusual. Could be like shearing healing on this map as well. Put like healing between the two bases. Both players can heal off the same tent. No, it's random teams in this instance, but maybe you could say like
Territory lost.
ping back here, control R, ping. Like, hey, guys, I'm going to put my mid tent in the middle, so don't build one.
Defensive positions. There to there.
Something to consider for the random teams. Hopefully they speak English.
Our Panzer company is ready to go.
Just a little bit.
Light vehicles can now raid enemy
Okay,
territory and capture resources.
Bishop coming in for bout soon. Do have 2 MGs in the buildings here, so it does have plenty to fire upon. They could just easily get cleaned up by a vehicle. There's no anti-tank on the Allied side either. Severely lacking. Like, basically any game you would be getting punished for this. There'd be some kind of light vehicle. Like, there definitely should have been 8-rad from Vacx. Usually be a Werble, something running around at this stage. Did you recover there? I'm not sure. Is that Boutzen losing his
Enemy
stolen one?
forces
Looks
have
like.
claimed our territory.
So Bishop onto the MG. Could even have been worth like driving a little bit closer here. Or running into it with a squad to try and reduce the scatter. Get about 3 shells hit this other building here, so they had connected on this. No dodge from Vacx would have died. It's not too bad, like running in. Your squad gets suppressed, they do some spotting, reduces the scatter, helps the shots land more accurately, maybe get the wipe. Sometimes I will like run my squad into a machine gun to provide sight in that fashion. So the first couple shots on my indirect fire barrage are they're targeting. Reduce scatter.
We have lost the sector.
You've got a fuel cache in out the back there. G in the building completely dominating this side of the map. He's got a bunker up covering the edge as well. Shriek's coming in on the flank now though, looking to clear it off. Second Bishop barrage, but MG is out of there. Good cache over here as well from the Axis.
Victory point lost.
Didn't manage to knock out this bunker. Shocked that toolbanana-man hasn't sent his mortar over here to barrage this. Oh, is it a Stewart at this late of a timing? This is too late to be going for a Stewart, realistically. Like, I can understand if you're going for like a Stewart early on, as your only light vehicle, maybe not the Humber. And then maybe you're trying to stall straight for the Archer. It's a bit strange to side tech Stewart so late and then go for one. I think in a game like this where the fuel has been dominated by the Allies, it's not really one of those games where you're skipping a tech up to your final stage of tech. It's for more like evenly matched games with more decaps on the fuel. Less guaranteed income. Ouch. No retreat. So when it comes to being pinned, when you're the first like 10 seconds of being pinned, you still have the defensive bonuses, but after that, they go away. And you will start to get absolutely slaughtered by a heavy machine gun.
Victory point under enemy control.
Pretty resilient while you're pinned, but you start dying very quickly once that 10-second timer runs out. Okay, first tank of the game really. Matilda hitting the field. Got a Werble down here as well. Has this killed anything? How's a Vet 1? Must have gone for the veteran training from the building. Quite late though, usually Werbles will be hitting the field. Just to like the 10-minute mark. A little kill here on the mortar though.
This is threatening a fuel point.
T-gun comes in. Knock this out, but being suppressed.
Overrun. The enemy has it.
Oh boy. Stewart backing away. Bishop on building, but the machine gun gets out of there.
We have 300 points remaining.
More shot, the wheel was going down, looks like. This guy's getting pinned, so they can't help at all.
Pack it up, lads. We've got orders.
Okay.
MG here.
MG
Say the
coming out.
word.
Setting up. Bit risky to just send your machine gun in first sometimes.
Jump to it, lads.
Can get flanked quite easily. Don't think it's too much of a worry in this instance, but sometimes you gotta have some forethought into it. I've been caught out myself many times, just moving my machine gun forwards and getting into trouble.
Is ready.
Got another machine gun bunker here. Poor big homie, he's really locking his side of the map down. He's chucked down a BL 5.5 out the back. Looking pretty comfortable for the Allies right now. And here comes a Panther from Vacx. Allies are behind on the VPs as well, quite badly. They've had almost no control on the middle. Turning things around now. Oh, second bishop coming in even. So they're barraging the mortar, but catching some Pegrins that are running past by good fortune. Only one snare there. Should throw two at once. Guarantee the engine crit. Could be worth the Stewart coming in here as well. And get into the rear armor. But this guy's frontal armor facing up now.
Ready to be used, Commander.
Smoke maybe saving the day. But maybe shouldn't have been so timid. Just an attack down would have been fine. Your front arm facing up on that Panther is good. Close call on the Stewart, but wall of smoke saving the day. Any of munitions.
We're losing a victory point to
I don't think
enemy
I saw
action.
those Australians with their weapon upgrades yet. Might as well get it. Alright, so Archer's online now, 6 command points. Just came up. Go for it. Need to make sure a lot of mines going down right now. If you want to do this kind of build, especially on a map that's quite wide and less laney than some of the other maps, you need to put down a huge amount of mines to guard like every angle. You want to reach by mining up all these kind of choke points, making sure it doesn't get flanked. Probably would still need an AT gun on top of that as well.
Keep your heads down! Mortar routes dropping! Armor's coming through.
We've lost a sector
Oh,
to the
putting
enemy.
up tech now. Okay, I thought this was definitely going to be a Archer rush. It's unlocked now, but
We have the
Side
edge,
to
gentlemen.
tick.
Push the advantage.
he's holding the line nicely. Here comes the Panther. A lot of repairs on the Matildas out the back. This is a bad situation to be in with the Stewart. There's smoke here.
Requisitioning
Gets away anyway.
RTTs.
Royal Engineers, good as new. Repairs
Smoke
finished.
now.
The Bosch are losing ground.
Yeah,
Down to
5.5.
250 points now.
Barraging away it sounds like.
Heads down, boys. Awaiting
Don't think these guys have got
instructions,
sweepers yet.
sir. Sappers,
If you haven't built a flamer by now, it should probably just
We're
be a
losing
sweeper.
a victory point.
Flamer's pretty good on this map with all these buildings through the middle. Can approach them and attack ground and stuff through some of these hedgerows and walls and whatnot.
We're losing a victory
For the
point.
garrison control early on, if you are not playing build a mortar, but at this stage of the game, you know, they offer faster
Victory
repair
point
speed.
lost. The enemy has
Of course, the
control.
ability to sweep mines, so you may as well go for that upgrade. Got the munis floating. Okay, Archer's on the field now. You come in up to here pretty safely, I think, and try and contribute. It's even safer if there are mines down though. Panther is on the far side of the map, so safe to operate over here with the Archer. No, that's not going to get chased down by that Panther straight away. I mean, the Panther could just go ballistic, come into the back line, knock out all these bishops if he's feeling bold.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Just doesn't have the confidence to make that kind of move, it looks like.
An infantry section is
So,
present.
here it
and
comes,
countered.
sneaking in. Bit of airburst in there as well. From the side, misses the second shot. All the airburst is annihilating everything. Oh, 2 misses from the Archer. That's unfortunate. Probably would have been the dead rebel there. Oh, gets it anyway.
Commander, rifle sections have been granted grenades as
And that's
requested.
a complete collapse from toolbanana-man. Sitting in a bad engagement. Loses everything. That was a mistake, I think I read underneath there.
The beggars are threatening
And just
attack
pull
your
back if you're in a bad engagement, don't have to fight over. Here we go, 2 Panthers coming in. UPs have been ticking rapidly from the Axis the last 5 or so minutes. They've been falling way behind. Panthers are going hard. 2 Matildas over here. The Shreks have retreated. There's not much to defend them.
victory point to
It's
enemy
looking
action.
pretty good for Vacx.
They cut us off. Territory is out
Very
of supply.
conservative with these Panthers. Backing away there. Not necessary, might allow the other Matilda to escape. He's going to go for the BL 5.5 even. Archer probably needs to be coming around this angle to assist. Bishop's going to work. Here comes the Archer now. A little bit slow, but the stolen Shreks seeing off the Panthers anyway.
We're losing a fuel
Go on
point.
the kitten to do some capping, alright. Bishops are vetted up now. Could consider trying to use them with their Vet 1 close range point blank blast. Especially if you know exactly where the Panthers are, they're on the far side of the map. Relatively safe to just come up here, do a close range shot with them. Gotta make sure you're being safe though. The L5.5's trying to work on that building anyway. Now the Bishop and some airburst as well. Get out of the building. Get out of there. Maybe you could have come into the retreat path. Not a big deal though. Could barrage out the back onto the mortar. Archer is a bit risky just sitting out here with no screening units whatsoever, no mines, nothing protecting it from any angle. Be more careful a bit than that. Extremely valuable.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Another Matilda coming in. That's pretty rubbish against infantry.
An HMG
They
crew
get a lucky
has been
shot
lost
there,
to
get the
enemy
decoy,
action.
okay.
The enemy has our victory points now.
It's a decent idea. Bishop's moving away a bit. Archer's coming in here. Oh, I think the one mine that we've seen planted comes good there. Catches the Panther. Panther's got smoke. Stuart's coming in. Just an attack round here on the rear armor. I might have had vision on it, just in that gap. We got the job done. Here comes the Panther though. Archer's vetted up. Should be a bit faster. You can see going in reverse is quite quick. Could be a good time for the Stuart to make use of some of its abilities here. Yep, there we go. Really good use of the Stuart. Archer gets right in here. I don't think this Panther's used smoke yet. There it goes. Pretty good timing to use the smoke as well. Oh, but that's a really good attack round. I think that's kind of like where you want to be activating your smoke when the enemy's tank is kind of about to fire. The smoke deploys so the auto fire doesn't go off, and then they have to react to the auto fire not going off. Give the attack round command. Might be slow to register that. That's good follow through from Belson. This banana-man is just being farmed by these Matildas, running into bad engagement time after time. Oh boy, here comes another Panther. Triple Matildas. Some hurt on it.
Commander, we should utilize all manpower available.
Pacho came all the way back here, but it's coming back in now. Definitely need the sweeper upgrade though for that faster repair.
Our victory point is being overrun.
Evenings maybe try and come into the retreat path. Matildas are coming for them.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Landmines clean and covered. They will protect me.
Victory point lost.
Matilda's going hard here in the middle. This is more manpower damage than it's worth for Vacx. BL 5.5's coming in now as well.
The enemy is pushing hard. We're down to 250 points.
Tapping on the edge with the Aussies and with sappers. Should probably be planting some mines during this cap. With artillery tripwires. Alright, and one's coming up now. If you got this much munitions and you don't have the creeping barrage, that's what spam. Some abilities on those Aussies. Oh, that was well judged. Bishop barrage right into the retreat. Gets a squad wipe thanks to that. Well done. Okay, the mines are coming up now. I think I'll put it off to the side a bit more if you're hoping to catch a vehicle, which you probably are at this stage of the game. The flags like this tanks are likely to drive along this line or along this line, not exactly over that spot. It's more of like an anti-infantry position. Getting pretty close to the population limit, so that's a fine time to be putting up a MG bunker. Archers coming in here. Don't know why this is not on prioritized vehicles. Should definitely be shooting at the tank here. There's another mine over there. Didn't see that one. Be hard to see sometimes these mines, right?
The sector to the enemy. Report from the front. The enemy has 75 points left.
It's on the ropes now. Yeah, in the late game, I'm not a really big fan of the Crusader. It just doesn't have like that much firepower. Unless you're using it to go for like a dive on like a Vesper or something like that. Some kind of vulnerable target out the back. It's just not durable enough in the late game. Usually you'll be up against like double AT guns or something and they'll melt this too quickly. Matildas or Grants get a match for the Archer.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Serves them right! Enemy squad's fucked!
It's too hard to turn that back on. Oh, maybe we can see it here. Oh yeah, got the grenade package on the sections as well. I think if you're going for 2 sections and you know you need to protect the Matilda from getting flanked, I think the grenade package is a good idea. And there we go, the Axis drain out. So yeah, the toolbanana-man seems to be still very much a novice, not really familiar with what are good engagements, how to use a Marder closer to max range. You know, like 3 Marders would give, I forgot this player's name, Teal player, Fitz, backed up with a Shrek or 2. Could have been really successful with them. And, you know, I had that mortar over here for ages doing nothing, when this building was just garrisoned constantly by MG. Slowing things down. So that definitely made things easier for the Allies. But yeah, a little bit confusing from the red player, like not going for an 8-rad. I think the 8-rad would have been so good. You know, if you're up against Australians, they've got no snares. Light vehicle was their natural enemy. 8-rad would have been so successful. Instead, just kind of go for like a very slow start straight into Panthers. Just didn't really have that much to shoot at either. The first time the first Panther arrived, probably would have been more successful if it was a P4, and then went for Panthers after that. P4 for a bit of anti-infantry. Anti-machine gun really is what they needed, because Boutzen at that stage had 2 machine guns. Need something to force them away a bit faster. But yeah, you know, going straight for the Archer with like the Stuart, it can work, but I think in these situations where you've had like really secure lockdown on the fuel, basically the entire game, the Allies had both the +10 fuels on the edge connected. In those situations, you need to react to what's happening. You're in a comfortable spot. Going for a Stuart at like the 12 or 13 minute mark is maybe not the best way to be spending your manpower. You know, if you've got the fuel already, you might as well just go for your final stage of tech and then build a proper tank, which will scale better into the late game. Unless you want to use the Stuart for spotting, use its recon mode, but that Stuart was with the repair upgrade, so it couldn't be used for spotting. So it's not as much of an ally to the Archer in that case. But yeah, Ricky package as well. Like, I'm not on that first section. I'm not sure about that. In most situations, I think I'll probably be holding that squad with no upgrades. And once I'd maybe got to like the 10-minute mark, then I would consider going for the Rickies on them. Like once I'm 100% sure I'm not going to be fighting against 8-rad in this situation. Can go for the, you know, upgrade on the Aussies in the meantime. That gives you some more vision, can help you deal with the machine guns that way as well. So you got to be quite careful. Like, they don't give that much extra sight. Obviously, can't outsight a MG in a building or anything. Could even be worth just going for a mortar in this situation too. If they're going for 3 machine guns like the red player had, camping in these buildings in the middle, the bishops are fine. Mortars are just so good in the game at the moment. Quite often I find them more useful than even a bishop. Bishops can be quite good at like, if you're getting like double bishops going for like team weapons, like AT guns, supported by like reinforced trucks, stuff like that. Reinforcement half tracks, LEIGs. Sometimes machine guns can be a bit fast for them. But yeah, as I said, I think it was good to go for the AT grenade package. If you're going for 2 sections, want to keep the archer safe. More mines like much earlier than this, and the sweeper package on the engineers would be some of the key points. Like late, very, very late, these mines are coming up, but you probably want to start thinking about mines about 2 minutes before the archer comes out. So, okay, the archer's coming out. I need to mine up. Like, probably already should be mining up just to keep the bishop safe out the back. But yeah, like, very often when I'm building like an obice or something like that, quite early in the game, I'm like, okay, I'm about 2 command points away from the obice. Let's start mining up the area where I want to put the obice to keep it safe from a push. Because when it hits, you might not get a chance to then do that. You might be tied up doing repairs or something. So you might not get the chance. But yeah, overall the tactics I think were fine. Apart from that, it's hard to make pure judgment calls at this kind of rank level. Everything looked reasonable. Other than that. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, maybe more sharpshooter usage as well with the Aussies. Once they're starting to hit VS as well. It's one of the main reasons to use them. Get 2 sharpshooter, makes them much better against P-Greens. It's probably where you're going to be sinking a good chunk of your munis, just to try and swing engagements. With that sharpshooter, I think I only saw 1 use of it the whole game. It's probably not enough overall. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, good luck.